எதிர்கால சுகாதார சவால்களை எதிர்கொள்ள வேண்டுமாயின் மாறிவரும் தேவைகளுக்கு ஏற்ப மாற்றியமைக்கக்கூடிய திறமையான சுகாதார பணியாளர்களை உருவாக்குவதில் அதிக கவனம் செலுத்தப்பட வேண்டும் என பிரதமர் கலாநிதி அரிணி அமரசூரிய தெரிவித்துள்ளார். இலங்கையின் பொது சுகாதாரத்துறையின் முன்னணி தேசிய பயிற்சி நிறுவனமான களுத்துறை தேசிய சுகாதார அறிவியல் நிறுவனத்தின் நூற்றாண்டு விழாவை முன்னிட்டு ஏற்பாடு செய்யப்பட்ட வரலாற்று சிறப்புமிக்க நூற்றாண்டு மாநாட்டை நேற்று களுத்துறை தேசிய சுகாதார அறிவியல் நிறுவனம் கேட்போர் கூடத்தில் உத்தியோகபூர்வமாக ஆரம்பித்து வைத்து உரையாற்றும் போதே பிரதமர் இதனை தெரிவித்துள்ளார். நாட்டின் பொது சுகாதார கட்டமைப்பை வலுப்படுத்துவதற்காக இந்த நிறுவனம் ஒரு நூற்றாண்டு காலமாக ஆற்றிய சேவையை பாராட்டி நடத்தப்பட்ட இந்த விழாவில் உரையாற்றிய பிரதமர், தேசிய சுகாதார அறிவியல் நிறுவனத்தின் நூற்றாண்டு விழா இலங்கையின் பொது சுகாதார வரலாற்றில் ஒரு விசேட மைல்கல்லாகும் என்றார். இது நாட்டின் பொது சுகாதார பணியாளர்களை உருவாக்குவதற்கும் நோய் தடுப்பு சுகாதார சேவைகளை மேம்படுத்துவதற்கும் ஒரு நூற்றாண்டு காலம் ஆற்றிய சேவைக்கு கிடைத்த பெரும் அங்கீகாரம் என்றும் குறிப்பிட்டுள்ளார். தாய் மற்றும் சேய் ஆரோக்கியம், நோய் எதிர்ப்பு தடுப்பூசி திட்டங்கள், நோய் தடுப்பு போன்ற துறைகளில் இலங்கை அடைந்துள்ள சாதனைகள் வலுவான பொது சுகாதார நிறுவனங்கள் மற்றும் சுகாதார நிபுணர்களின் அர்ப்பணிப்பு மீது கட்டியெழுப்பப்பட்டுள்ளது என்றும் பிரதமர் வலியுறுத்தியுள்ளார். அதேபோல முதியோர் தொகை அதிகரிப்பு, தொற்று நோய்களின் பரவல் மற்றும் காலநிலை மாற்றத்தினால் ஏற்படும் புதிய சுகாதார அபாயங்களை வெல்வதற்கு மாறிவரும் தேவைகளுக்கேற்ப மாற்றியமைக்கக்கூடிய திறமையான சுகாதார பணியாளர்களை உருவாக்குவதில் அதிக கவனம் செலுத்தப்பட வேண்டும் என்றும் பிரதமர் சுட்டிக்காட்டினார். நவீன சுகாதார உட்கட்டமைப்பு, ஆரம்ப சுகாதார சேவைகள் மற்றும் டிஜிட்டல் தொழில்நுட்பம் ஆகியவற்றிற்காக அரசாங்கம் தொடர்ந்தும் முதலீடு செய்யும் என்றும் பிரதமர் இங்கு தெரிவித்தார். இந்த மாநாட்டில் சுகாதார மற்றும் ஊடகத்துறை அமைச்சர் மருத்துவர் நலிந்த ஜெயதிச மற்றும் சுகாதார மற்றும் ஊடகத்துறை அமைச்சின் செயலாளர் மருத்துவர் அனில் ஜெயசிங் ஆகியோர் சிறப்புரையாற்றினர். இந்த விசேட மைல்கல்லை குறிக்கும் வகையில் தேசிய சுகாதார அறிவியல் நிறுவனம் நூற்றாண்டு நினைவு புத்தகம் வெளியிட்டு வைக்கப்பட்டதுடன் நூற்றாண்டு நினைவு முத்திரையும் இதன் போது வெளியிடப்பட்டது. இந்த நிகழ்வில் நாடாளுமன்ற உறுப்பினர் மருத்துவர் நிகால் அபேசிங்க, தேசிய சுகாதார அறிவியல் நிறுவனத்தின் பணிப்பாளர், உலக சுகாதார ஸ்தாபனம் மற்றும் பங்கல அமைப்பின் பிரதிநிதிகள், அறிஞர்கள், சுகாதார நிறுவனம் மற்றும் பழைய மாணவர்கள் உட்பட பெருந்திரளான அழைப்பாளர்கள் கலந்து கொண்டிருந்தனர்.
උන්නම් අපිට සලකන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒ සියල්ල එකතු වුණාම අපිට ශික්ෂණ රෝහලක්, සෞඛ්‍ය විද්‍යායතනයක්, වෛද්‍ය පීඨයක් එක්ක ඊටාම හොඳ අවස්ථා මේ ප්‍රදේශයට හිමි වෙනවා. ඒක අපිට කළුතර දිස්ත්‍රික්කයට නොවේ, මේ රටට පමණක් නෙවෙයි ලෝකෙටම වැදගත් වෙන දායාදයක්. අනේ දායාද හිමි වෙමින් පවතින වෙලාවකදී ඔබ වසර 100ක් තුල අරගෙන ආපු මේ විශිෂ්ටත්වය ඉදිරියට අරගෙන යන්නට ඔබට සුබ පැතුම් එකතු කරනවා.
I'm really honored and pleased to be here today at the inauguration of the Centenary Congress of the National Institute of Health Sciences. I extend greetings to all those gathered here today to commemorate this very important and historic occasion to celebrate 100 years of service to the health and well-being of the people of Sri Lanka. I think if there is, one of the things that we can be really proud of in modern Sri Lanka, our tendency is when we talk about things that we can be proud of in Sri Lanka, we have to go back a few centuries to really think of things that we are proud of. But I think if we think about modern Sri Lanka, one of the things that we can be really proud of is our health system. And I think the NIHS is one of the most important institutions within that proud legacy, and I congratulate all of you who have been part of this amazing journey, particularly in ensuring that we have an effective public health care system, which is, I think, a model for the rest of the world, certainly for our region. This is a very significant milestone in Sri Lanka's public health journey. It's not merely a celebration of an institution. It is the recognition of a century of dedication, resilience, and collective effort by generations of health professionals whose service has strengthened our nation and improved lives. The origin of this journey, as we just saw, can be traced back to 1926 with the establishment of the country's first health unit in Kalutara. Since then, the NIHS has contributed to strengthening this country's public health workforce through structured education and practical training. Over the past century, the Institute has evolved in response to changing needs of the health sector, expanding from training personnel for preventative health services to becoming a nationally recognized center for professional development, field-based learning, and technical expertise. The development of Sri Lanka's public health system over the past century remains one of our nation's most important achievements. Through sustained commitment to preventative health care, strong public health institutions, and the dedication of health professionals, Sri Lanka has made significant progress in improving maternal and child health, maintaining high immunization coverage, controlling communicable diseases, and expanding health services across the country. These achievements reflect the strength of a health system built on prevention, community engagement, and equitable access. These are principles that have held strong over the years and are really progressive when you think about it, that even in 1926, these were the principles on which our health system was built. They also demonstrate the importance of sustained investment in institutions and above all, in the people who deliver health services. At the center of this success has been the contribution, of course, of the National Institute of Health Sciences. For 100 years, this institute has played an important role in the education and development of Sri Lanka's public health workforce. Thousands of health professionals trained here have gone on to serve communities across the country, strengthening preventative health care and public health delivery in every province. The contribution of this institute extends beyond technical training. It has helped shape professionals who understand that healthcare is not only about knowledge and skills, but also about responsibility, integrity, ethics, and service to society. As our health sector continues to evolve, we must recognize that excellence in healthcare is defined not only by professional competence, but also by the values that guide those who serve. Every health professional carries a responsibility to uphold accountability, respect human dignity, and remain committed to the well-being of the people they serve. These values remain the foundation of public trust in our health system. When public trust in many institutions deteriorated, public trust in our health institutions have remained strong, and that is mainly due to the competence, the professionalism, and the integrity of those who are working within this sector. While we look back with pride, we must also prepare for the challenges ahead. The health sector today operates in an increasingly complex global environment. Demographic changes, rapidly aging population, the growing burden of non-communicable diseases, emerging health threats, climate-related health risks, rapid technological advancement, and changing expectations of healthcare services are transforming health systems worldwide. These challenges require a new level of preparedness. Our health workforce must be equipped not only with professional knowledge and technical skills, but also with the ability to adapt, innovate, and respond effectively to change. The future development of our health sector must therefore focus on strengthening education, research, innovation, and evidence-based decision-making. We need locally generated research, effective use of health data, modern approaches to healthcare delivery, and practical solutions that ensure the sustainability and quality of health services. The National Institute of Health Sciences has an important role to play in this effort. As it enters its second century, the Institute must continue to grow as a center of excellence in public health education, workforce development, research, and innovation. Training must continue to evolve by incorporating advances in technology, digital health systems, and new approaches to preventive and community-based healthcare. While all other professions are, I think, challenged by the advent of artificial intelligence, I think we can be fairly sure that the health profession is quite safe because we will continue to rely on those delivering health services, particularly in primary health care. So you have an advantage there. But I think it's really important also that we recognize and understand the changes that this new technology is going to bring to our profession and learn how to adapt and respond to it. Our government remains committed to strengthening Sri Lanka's health system as a national priority. Our objective is to build a resilient, equitable, and people-centered health service that responds effectively to the changing needs of our population. This includes continued investment in modernizing health infrastructure, strengthening primary and preventive health care, improving access to quality services, promoting research and innovation, expanding digital health technologies, as was mentioned by our minister, and supporting the continuous development of our health workforce. We recognize that the strength of our health system depends ultimately on the people who serve within it. Strengthening human resources for health, therefore, remains a central priority. We will continue to support workforce development through effective planning, recruitment, professional education, and continuous learning. The true measure of an institution is not only found in its history, but in its ability to continue to contribute to society in the years ahead. I am sure that as the NIHS enters its second century with a proud legacy and an important sense of responsibility, it will carry forward the achievements of those who built this institution while preparing for the next generation of health professionals to meet new challenges with confidence and competence. I am confident also that the discussions and ideas generated through this Centenary Congress will provide valuable direction for the future development of Sri Lanka's public health system. May this occasion strengthen our shared commitment to building a healthier nation and inspire future generations of health professionals to continue this tradition of service. Once again, I extend my congratulations to the National Institute of Health Sciences on this centenary milestone. I commend all of you who have contributed to this journey and all of you who have worked hard to preserve this legacy and also to celebrate this moment, and wish the Centenary Congress every success.
மேலதிக செய்திகளுக்காக எமது யூடியூப் தளத்தை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் செய்யுங்கள்.